Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I suppose this could be called an episode of Cooking with Heather. It's going to be shorter and a lot less stressful than other episodes. We're going to make some grilled cheese, and yes, I can do that because I got special things that I'm not allergic to. So we're going to do some grilled cheese sandwiches. Hopefully they'll turn out. I'm hoping. First we need to get our bread out. Use some olivina, some non-hydrogenated margarine, what we're going to do is cook it on a George Foreman. That's what we're going to do. Isn't that great? We're going to get the counter a little bit dirty. But hopefully this will turn out, because you know what? I haven't had a grilled cheese sandwich in several years. So that's what we're going to do. Just very thin slice of cheese. And I've got some bacon here. Some chicken bacon or turkey bacon, I can't remember which, that I've grilled and, well, okay, I cheated. It was done in the microwave. But no fair, no fair. It's still good. What we're going to do is we're going to put some of it in a sandwich, about 3 pieces. And then we're going to see how this turns out. Would y'all like some chicken in there as well? Okay. Well, it's already cooked chicken, so let's see what we can do with it, eh? Because this is the first time I've used the George Foreman, so this is really just an experiment all around. This is chicken I haven't used yet, so we'll just use a little bit. We'll keep it in the bowl where I got it because I don't want a mess to clean up later. We'll just use a couple of slices of that. Alright. We still need the knife. We'll put some butter on here. Alright. And people are going to say, you're cooking on a George Foreman. Oh, it can't be done. Well, maybe it can be. Who knows? I don't, for sure. Okay. So what we're going to do is just butter the top, then close the grill. Actually, no, we'll keep the grill open. No, we close the grill and we see how that does, because I've honestly never done this before. And so we'll honestly see how that turns out. Because I don't have a grilled cheese maker, so, and I don't want to use a fry pan. They're so messy. In case it works, we have to keep a very close eye on the sandwich. It doesn't close all the way, so we have to keep a very close eye on it. And we'll just prepare another sandwich in case that works, because I want to. Oh, I'm not the best at cutting cheese. But I hope it turns out. be sure to use the end of the Dutch knife that has the little rivets on it. We'll wash the knife since we're going to be cutting meat. Is it done? Oh yeah. Not quite. But you know what? Let me have a look. Cheese needs to be a little more melted. It'll cook a little more and it'll be fine. So we'll just prepare another sandwich. The cheese wasn't as melted as I wanted it to be, so we'll just be fine with that. Alright, that's it for the chicken. For the bacon, we'll just get it all ready to go because I think this is going to turn out well. There. Put that away. I'll put everything away that we don't need because we don't need a mess. People are asking, probably going to ask, why did you do something so simple? Because sometimes cooking is just about being simple and creative. So we're just going to throw this all back in and we're going to prepare the bread. So it's all ready to go when the sandwich is ready to come out. It's going to be nice. And you know, people may say, oh hey, that wasn't cooking. Well, yes, it is cooking. Especially if it's something new you're trying. I mean, this is definitely cooking. Alright, we'll put the bread away, then we'll check the sandwich. Because grilled cheese is something I actually used to eat a lot of, you know, not having a lot of money. And I was a child of the 90s. Bread and cheese were one of the two cheaper things in the 90s, so my mom bought a lot of it. And we had a lot of grilled cheese sandwiches with tomato soup that had Kraft Dinner in it. Unfortunately, as I grew older, I developed allergies to dairy. So I couldn't have the Kraft Dinner anymore. So I have to constantly improvise with food to cater to what I can eat now. And I also have a bout of irritable bowel syndrome, so I constantly have to be careful about what I eat and how much. And so I have to come up with things like this in order to not starve. All right, yes, there we go. All done. Yes. Would you like a look at this? Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. And you know what? A grilled cheese maker it's somewhat expensive. So I don't want to have to spend money on it. I mean, I have money. But who knows what would be a good grilled cheese maker? Honestly, I don't. So what we're going to do is get a plate for that. And I just happen to have it in the cupboard already. So, and please keep this in mind. I have never tried this before, so I'm surprised it turned out. That's great. All right. Next sandwich. You know, I might actually use the George Foreman for future cooking episodes. I don't know yet. But to know that it works for this, that's just great. All right, so we don't need the margarine anymore, so it can go back in the fridge with the rest of my food. And you know what? I don't have any ketchup. Oh, here. Wait a second. I lied. Oh. I lied. Here's some ketchup, some Heinz. Because it's not normal to want grilled cheese sandwiches without ketchup. I don't care what you say. It's not normal. Try it with ketchup. You'll never regret it. Anyway, while we're waiting, I'm going to do a little housekeeping by putting the food away that I've used. And we use plastic bags, or I use plastic bags, because it takes up less space in the fridge, and there's quite a bit you can use plastic bags with. So now we're going to wait. Doesn't that look amazing though? I mean, wow. How's this looking? Do you want to see it in the fryer or in the cooker? See how it's cooking? Y'all can see the process right here. See, look at that. It doesn't close all the way, but honestly, it actually does pretty good considering I've never tried this. What we're going to do now is press it down further so it'll cook a little more. And we're going to hold it for a minute. I'm going to lift it up, give it a moment of air. Oh, not quite done. We're going to give it a moment of air and then allow it to cook a little more. You don't want to use too much grilled cheese, especially if you, grilled cheese. You don't want to use too much cheese, especially if you've never tried this before, because you don't know how it's going to turn out. But I guess the George Foreman really can be used as a grilled cheese maker, especially if you're low on money, or resources, or time, or health to get an actual grilled cheese maker. So let's have a look. This is taking a little bit longer to do, but I'm sure it'll come out fine. Oh yeah. It'll be done very soon. I mean, honestly, I'm sure you guys are asking, why are you doing something so simple? But here's the thing, this is reality right here. This is how most people eat. Most people don't have time or money or resources to make some of the things that I've been making. Some people, especially young families, they rely on meals like this. Mac and cheese and grilled cheese sandwiches. Chicken tenders, which I may make in a future episode. Again, using a different style of cooking if I get enough requests for it. But this is the reality of food. This is the reality of cooking. Some people have to work with what they have to make good things for themselves to eat. And I'm one of those people. So I have to make this. And it's turning out to be just a nifty little experiment gone right. I've got a dirty counter, but so what? Dirty counters come with cooking. But it's honestly not a big thing. Counters can be cleaned, food can be eaten, dishes can be cleaned. But this is the reality of food. Most families eat like this. And if I can pass on the knowledge that, proven knowledge that a grilled cheese sandwich can be made in a George Foreman like this, a miniature George Foreman. I don't know about the big ones, but if I can pass on that knowledge, maybe it'll help families save a little money. Because sandwich makers aren't always where it's at. All right. That is done. Oh my Lord. Oh. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me. Look at that. Look at that sizzling cheese. Oh my gosh. Yes. And now we're done with this, so we'll unplug this and have it, give it a chance to cool before we scrub it. Alright, we'll rinse this off if we can. Alright. And now, we'll take a look inside of it. Oh my goodness. Ah, yes. Shall we have a look inside? Oh yes, look at that. Look at that. They're a bit warm right now, so I'm not going to taste it, but I'm sure they're great. Anyway, this is Cooking with Heather, and to close, we'll close up a view on these grilled cheese sandwiches made with the George Foreman grill. Have a lovely day.